Pure water, pure pride, pure Jamaican. Pure water is about pure hydration. Remember to drink pure water and satisfy all your pure water needs.
Good afternoon. I'm Dennis Harrison. I'm a regular listener of the Open Gate Show from its inception until now. It is the most informative racing program in the Caribbean and worldwide. You get all the facts, the information, first class, first hand. And it is the show that keeps us buoyant in racing. Thank you, Mr. Blair, for what you have done, and I hope you continue to do what you're doing. And with the support of corporate people, I know you can do it. So thank again. And we all appreciate the Open Gate Show.
This is Alexander Badin, assistant starter, Aqueduct, Saratoga, and Belmont. When I'm in Jamaica, I listen to the Open Gate Show with Colin Blair. See you there.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Friday, August 13, 2020, Open Gate Show, where I will analyze tomorrow's 9-race card. Remember to wear your mask, practice social distancing, sanitize your hands, and rehydrate yourself with Jamaica's Pure Pride bottled water. Pure water, a pure water we drink. Experience the smooth taste and compare. Herbal Shore, you can get it at 876-426-7707. Are we concerned about our well-being? Don't blame your government or others. Make the effort to try and adhere to the health protocols that is highlighted. Obviously, this COVID-19 pandemic issue simulates the moments of Noah's Ark. On another matter, the continuous neglect of the track and pool, as well as Supreme Ventures Racing Entertainment Limited, and additionally, the various local horse racing groups on social media, all ignoring the cry for information on which races having a carryover and which race starts a monetary payout. How can we have such ignorance? Beats me. Anyway, post time tomorrow is 11:15 a.m. 9 races, but I don't know as yet where the monetary payout of the pick 5 will start, if it's the first pick 5 or the second or both. I guess you have to hear it from the Supporter Skin group. Tomorrow's race day, 9 races. Anthony Nunes, the leading trainer and reigning champion, he'll be starting 4 horses. Gary Sobrati 3, Jason Acosta 4, Patrick Lynch 4. The jockeys, Anthony Thomas gets 8 mounts, Dane Nelson 6, Dick Cardenas 4, Dane Dawkins 6, Omar Walker 5. Reigning champion trainer Anthony Nunes regained his lead with a $312,825 lead over Gary Sobrati. Jason Acosta is less than 6 minutes behind trainer Anthony Nunes, far way behind. But Acosta has momentum and could come close. I don't expect him to overall either Anthony Nunes or Gary Sobrati, but you never know. First race, as I said, will start 11:15 a.m. and we have 8 starters. A lot of small fields on tomorrow's card. This first race will go 7.5 furlongs, 1,500 meters. It's for children up. Claiming tag 400 to 450,000. This small race, small field, I should say, lacks pace. So jockeyship is pivotal. Number 1, Diligent, raced 5 times last season and had sporadic layoff. Didn't run first, second, or third in any event last year. Getting Dan Nelson on tomorrow, yes, but not getting my attention to win. Number 2, Smarter Tradition will be racing 9 times within a month. His trainer masters this art of running his horses this way. Number 3, Whatever, another here who is frequently raced. Light enough though, and could be more focused than her last 2 starts. Number 4, Summer Sun, former top class campaigner who has multiple issues. Looking okay in condition, but I'm not concerned about his, well, I'm only concerned about his physicality. He has been going to the beach and does most of his training there. Saying so, he should beat these if 70% physically fit. Number 6, Muscatoon stepping up in claim after that surprise win on the 24th of July, going 6.5 furlongs, beating Band of Gold and Star Walking Girl. The pace collapsed in that race and he closed to take the cake. Won't be finding much collapse in here. Number 7, Killer B, on a rider thought, who, if focused, should be part of the top 3. Number 8, Rider the Mob, consistent Gallon, who is fit but has more to contend with in this race. Number 7, Killer B. Number 5, Summer Sun, who is a logical horse. Number 3, Whatever, for third. Number 6, Muscatoon, could be part of the trifecta. Race 2, 8 starters. 7 furlongs or 1,400 meters. It's for native bred 5s and up. Well, number 1 for races, as well as imported 5s and up who have only won 2 races. Number 1, He Can Dance, is a specialist at this approximate distance. Closed well against similar on last, that was the 31st of July, going this very trip of 7 furlongs when he finished 4th, 3.25 lengths to La 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 Bamba, Sansara, Inspired Miracle, who is here. He races 56 kilos and should get another place in the top 5 or maybe in the top 3. He'll be more focused this time, that I can tell you. And you can never underestimate a horse that is improved. Number 5, Inspired Miracle, first of a trial of entry there for trainer Patrick Lynch, another who adored this distance. Was in front of number 1, He Can Dance, on the 31st of July in that 7 furlong race. Surely a top 3 expectations should be coming, barring any unforeseen happenings. Number 6, Barlow Cree, on the second entry here for trainer Patrick Lynch. Won in the class below last Tuesday and quickly back with a possibility of repeating. Number 7, The Inevitable. His owner is back in Jamaica from a very long dance-all tour. Has a lot to find. Number 8, yet again, the other Patrick Lynch starter. Won 2 weeks ago, coming off a 8-month sojourn. Must be fitter, and Cardenas rides this one after he rode stablemate number 6, Barlow Cree, to victory. Incidentally, yet again, bettered Barlow Cree when winning that race on the 31st of July. Any of these can win. Number 1, He Can Dance. Number 5, Inspired Miracle. Number 6, Barlow Cree. Number 8, yet again. Third race, 4 furlongs straight, or 800 meters straight. 8 starters, once again. This is for 5 and up. It's a claiming tag, 150 to 180,000, with native bred 6-year-olds and up who've never won 2 races, and native bred 5-years and up who are still a maiden. Number 2, Ballon d'Or, don't discount. Number 4, Synchronize. Possibly she can get a little exalted spot. Number 5, Original Train, won like an out-of-class horse on last over this trip on the 29th of May, winning all by 7 lengths. Changed stable since, but that doesn't matter. Number 6, Time to Say Goodbye, ran well over this distance. The last time he ran, that was on the 28th of June, where he finished second, 3.25 lengths to Samora at 83 to 1. His last win came out this trip in September 2020. Number 7, Special Prosecutor, speedy but can't hold out. Number 8, Mark of a Prince, claimed out of last race by the reigning champion trainer Anthony Nunes. That's the 17th of July. For a tag of 250,000, going 5 for him straight. This horse got 92, finished 26th and 11th behind Smarter Tradition. Blue Altitude, Mamacita et al. Mark of a Prince has good stats at this trip, and Nunes dropped him to the lowest level, keeping winning rider Anthony Thomas on. Number 8, Mark of a Prince, reluctantly. Number 5, Original Train. Number 6, Time to Say Goodbye. Number 2, Bollinger, in that order. We are at race 4. This race goes out the straight again, but this is 5 furlong straight, or 1,000 meter straight. Another field with 8 runners. This is for an bit further up, 5 furlong up rather, who have never won 2 races. Number 1, Matriarch, could get a low exotic placing. Number 2, Constantino, led in a slow pace of a 5-month hiatus, fitter now, and should fight this out. Number 3, Star Lee, another could be who could vie for a low exotic spot. Number 6, Friadi, could do better out the straight. I guess trainer Rod McLeod reverting to the straight for obvious reason. Can he win? I don't like him, but I just don't know. Figure it is on. This is another example of a very good trainer struggling with a poor horse. You out there, give this horseman a try. You won't regret it. I can tell you that. Number 7, It's All I, cheeky customer who has the credentials to fight this out, even with the blinkers and tongue tied off for this. Let's see how focused he will be tomorrow. Number 8, Monsieur, fairly consistent gelding who gets the figure 8 on after one poor start with that equipment long time ago. Number 7, Colin Blair. Number 7, It's All I. Number 6, Friadi. Number 8, Monsieur. 5th race, 11 starts, 5 furlong straight again, or 1,000 meters straight. 4 trails and up. It's a claimant tag race which consists of $600,000 to $750,000 sale price. Number 3, Laser Light, claimed on the 3rd of August, going 6.5 furlongs after finish 6 by 8.5 lengths to Lightning McQueen, Azaria, Garincha and company. Could find a middle order placing if he can do the same at this route as on the 5th of June, where he ran 4th, 5.5 lengths to Cartel, Mr. Ambassador and Azaria with 121 pounds, and Shane Ellis. Number 4, Commissioner, loves the straight, but has a lot to find against these. Number 5, Sudden Flight, way off color, but at 750,000 claiming tag, and Anthony Thomas on as well as working okay. He can win, especially if made in victory without the straight. This horse is trained by Jason De Costa. Number 6, Alonso, one of 2 here for trainer Ryan Darby, meets number 7, Lord Ashton, with hopes of revenging that loss out the straight on the 7th of February, finishing, well, look all over the winner, but ended up second, a length behind Lord Ashton. Number 7, Lord Ashton, claimed from Ryan Darby less than a week ago and reverting to his pet trip of 5 furlong straight. Ran well off a series of poor display on last. The 9th of August, that was Tuesday, when 6 furlongs he closed very fast to get within a length and a half to keep witness. Maybe a sold out horse now, and Lord Ashton has to be given top considerations. Number 8, Nuclear Thunder, saw this one at the beach on Wednesday, and he looked good. But looks ain't all to ensure all is well. Anyway, then Nelson gets the call, so I'm sure he will get your interest. Number 9, Casual Affair, Ryan Darby's second entry, has speed and is very light. Both pluses for this straight course. Number 11, Princess Emmanuel, change of stable and owner since last race, and immediately dropping to a 750,000 claiming tag. I wonder why this well-bred mare, once cherished by Team McMaster, get into this area? Well, we'll see. Number 9, Casual Affair. Number 7, Lord Ashton. Number 6, Anderson. Number 5, Seven Flight. Number 8, Nuclear Thunder. Race 6 furlongs or 1,200 meters, 10 starters for fours and up who have never won 4 races, as well as imported fours and up who have never won 3 races. Number 1, Elitist, consistent filly who has a few nemesis here that she ran well against. Don't expect her to win this race, or maybe I don't expect her to run in the first 3 anyway. Could, though, spoil my statement and get a 3rd place. Number 3, Weekend Jazz, working very well, but 6 furlongs may be a wee bit long. Number 4, Helicopter, Versatile Gallon, who if focused can get a low exotic placing. Number 5, Cold Pursuit, light to weighted and will be closing. Number 6, KD Rocket. Mr. Consistent, very consistent horse. 6 furlongs may be okay, as he could close for a placing on the board, especially if the speedsters collapse with their full effort approaching the winning post. Number 7, Rum With Me, last victory was over at this distance on the 8th of May. Won very easy by 4.5 lengths, beaten not much. Tried to Prince and the Elitist. Then Nelson, riding style, surely will suit this horse. Number 8, Glock, Omar Walker had her in front the last time this horse won on the 12th of June. Going 5 furlong rounds though, and tried to make it a pole-to-post fair with a fighting effort and gradually pulled away from KD Rocket and Elitist, who were a length and a half respectively behind her. Can she recoup in 5 days, as she really was not pushed on last against stablemate number 2, stablemate Oyster Bass and Got a Girl won. This horse finished 4th in that 5 furlong straight race. Number 9, Silent Seeker, hardly can ignore trainer Jason DaCosta's entrance. Number 10, Speechless, was loudly whispered but left her supporters speechless. On the 3rd of August, going 5 furlongs round, finished 7th, 5 1/4 lengths behind Primal Fair, Lava Boy, and Crafty and Ready. Broke slow and was rushed up, but flattened out. Facing a bit tougher here, but could benefit from that run. Remember, this horse ran well against much better than these. Number 7, Rum With Me. Number 8, Glock. Number 10, Speed Test. Number 5, Cold Pursuit. Number 3, Weekend Jazz, in that order. 7th race, 7.5 furlongs or 1,500 meters, 9 starters. It's for trails and up overnight allowance. Number 1, Ras Emmanuel, stretching out beyond 6 furlongs of a very long absence from that trip. Not himself of late. Number 4, Big Daddy, a minor placing is possible. Number 5, Makeup Artist, unbeaten filly who stepped up the ladder to overnight allowance now. Working well and gets her first real ability test tomorrow. Let's see what she does. Number 6, Legality, if Focus can win. Number 7, Sentient, seems over the hill these days, but I cannot discount this horse to get back on the winning trail. Easy class horse here. Number 9, Roy Rogers, ran well the last time he ran, which was against the top middle distance horses in the land at this exact distance of 7.5 furlongs in the King's Plate. Ran evenly after breaking slow to finish 4th, 3.5 lengths behind King Arthur, Nipster, and Crimson. That says a lot. One of these, top 3, number 5, Makeup Artist, number 6, Legality, number 7, Sentient, number 9, Roy Rogers. You come to the penultimate race, the feature race. This race is the Blue Mental Trophy. Blue Mental, owned by Laurie Evers, trained by Jose Pinchin, Charles Huzzy, and Emilio Rodriguez rode his horse. This filly, who was carried 60 kilos a few times triumphantly. The medal of how you judge a great horse. And she is one of a number of fillies and even colts or horse who has carried this weight successfully. Great horses do that. Good horses run as well against their peers in that time, well, maybe 2 or 3 year era. Anyway, let's get to the race. 6.5 furlongs, 1,200 meters. It's 4 trees and up. It's an open allowance stake race. 7 starters. Number 1, Father Patrick, a 5-year-old bay gelding by Nuclear Wayne out of Late Appeal, by Appealing Guy. Breeder Edison Chai, owner P. Ellis, T. Pragnell, A. Cool Latarg, H. Pratt, Ian Passard trains, apprentice Romario Spencer rides. This horse is groomed by Frank Spencer, maybe a relative of this apprentice. I'm not sure. Could be though. Anyway, Father Patrick has to be ridden perfectly in order to win. Fit and his class is not questionable. His nemesis, number 6, Eagle One, has to bring his A game to better Father Patrick. Number 2, Awesome Treasure, followed by Philly by Awesome, of course, by Bossy Gal out of Pioneer of the Nile, a breeder, Miller's Racing, owner, the Success Farm, one of 2 hair, no, sorry, only horse here for Success Farm. The groom, Nathan Parry, Gary Sabrati, the title chasing trainer, has Dane Dawkins on. Number 3, Rajon the Pilot, groomed by O'Shane Wallace. This is a 5-year-old bay horse by Liquidity out of Am Magic by Elicious. The breeder, Wise 905 Limited, owner, Rome. Trainer Ian Passard, apprentice Jordan Brad gets the call. Working very, very well, but has it all to do at this distance. Number 4, Eroy. Richard Azan trains, Anthony Thomas rides. Wayne Malcolm, the groom. This 4-year-old bay colt by Cosan out of Golden Bucket by Mass Media. Breeder, Brent and Crystal Salmon. Owner, Richard Azan and Dr. Brown, as well as Randy McLean. Bitten by a scorpion in early March and took a while to regain focus on racing. Super fit just now and will be taking the fight to the competitors here. I can tell you that. Number 5, Drummer Boy, 6-year-old bay horse by Natural Selection of Preacher by Royal Minister. Breeder, Elizabeth Acosta. She owns this one also, and her son Jason Acosta trades. Jerome Innes gets the call. Leon Walker, the groom. Number 6, Eagle One, 2nd horse here, groomed by Leon Walker, as that's what the book says. Jason Acosta, 2nd entry. The Cardinals gets the call on this one. This one is owned by Carlton Watson. Breeder, Elizabeth Mord, and this is a U.S. overseas horse. 4-year-old bay gelding by Astrologer out of Frisky Cheerleader rather, out of Raw. How physically fit he is, that is my concern. This trainer surely must never be underestimated to have them gunning. Number 7, Duke, 5-year-old grey horse by Casual Chick out of Lady Macbeth, by Bop, the breeder, Michael Bernard, the Success Farm. Oh yes, they have another entry here, the Success Farm, the owner. The groom, Dwight Lawrence from our Walker gets the call from Gary Sabrati. Duke needs to regain lost form. Number 4, Eroy, to upset number 1, Father Patrick. Number 6, Eagle One, could be a very dangerous horse. Number 3, Richard the Pilot, to get a minor placing on the board. Final race 9, 11 starters. They go 5 furlongs round or 8,000 meters round. It's for native bred 3-year-olds. It's a maiden special weight race. Number 1, Lady Pujari, ventures on the curve for the first time after 3 current starts up the straight. Is gradually improving, this horse. Number 2, Press Conference, another who will be experiencing the turns after 3 lifetime starts up the straight, has improved since the visor was applied, should fight this out. Number 3, Letters in Goal, possible, could get a low placing on the board. Number 4, China Music, looking okay this week and will be on the line and should be there or thereabout. Number 5, Fort Line, has been on a steady training program since last race. That's the last race was, well, I heard his debut was on the 19th of June. Didn't show much. O'Neill Mullins gets the call for the engagement tomorrow. Some Diamond in the Sky will be one for the top 3 spot. As a matter of fact, will be definitely one to be in the top 2. Then Nelson gets the call this time. Number 9, Catawba looked flashy on August the 8th, skipping 2 furlongs in 24 flat. Number 10, Nakamura could close for a minor place in your exotics. Number 11, Rocket Lily, disappointing filly, who has had number 7, Diamond in the Sky, in front of her and last, and it could remain the same. Number 7, Diamond in the Sky. Number 2, Press Conference. Number 11, Rocket Lily. Number 3, Letters in Gold. Number 4, Chinese Music. Fans keep telling me to give my best to. I'm not a good at selecting horses, but analyzing, I think that's my forte. Anyway, best to race 4, Carson Semero. Race 5, Casual Fair. Race 5, Casual Fair. Pure Water, for those who haven't tasted it as yet, you're missing something. Taste it and compare. I'm sure you'd agree. It's Jamaica's pure pride bottled water. No wonder a pure water we drink. Wear your mask, practice social distancing, rehydrate yourself surely with pure water. Let's help us to help others. Take care. Join me join me on Monday. Will we have races on Monday? I'm not sure. But anyway, you know when to join me. Take care and good luck.
Greetings, everyone. This is George Rosang, listening to Open Gate Show. Number 1, take a listen.
Hello, racing fan. This is Emilio Bimbo Rodriguez. Listen to the Open Gate Show with Colin Blair, giving you the latest tips and reviews on the horses. Big up the number 1 show.